Why, hello everybody. It's good to see you all again. My name is Kaneki. I'm a co-host here on this little podcast we like to call the Boys podcast. Right next to me we have Red Boy VA.
Why?
And right below me is good old Buddy Spieler.
Fucking you immediately,
You.
just immediately with the twink voice.
um,
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways,
uh,
hey, it's been a
It's the
while.
same fucking voice you use with my mother.
Anywho,
Anywho, welcome back. It's been 13 days, give or take.
about
Sorry we
2
didn't
weeks,
have one
yeah.
out last week. We kind of got busy. I fell asleep, I think. No, I
You
don't know.
fell asleep, and
Anyways,
by the time you woke up, I was just kind of done with it.
no, it was the Terraria thing. I don't know. We
Something
tried to
like
play Terraria, and then the world got deleted somehow.
that.
So
I was upsetty.
Bro,
I
it's
was,
gotta be there somewhere, man. Shit don't just vanish like that.
I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll look again after this. But
But
as for right now,
we don't
let's talk
really
about some things.
we we don't have too much of a structure. I have an idea of what to talk about. Obviously, um, before recording today, me and these two boyos actually were out about on the town being fucking idiots. Uh,
Yes,
beating
absolutely.
each other with fucking foam swords.
Hell yeah.
It was, oh god, I just pulled the cords. Okay, we're good. But it was fun. You know, we walked around the local park. Uh,
It was enjoyable. Yeah, we had fun.
we climbed up the hill being retarded, and I was terrified for my life.
And yeah.
You see, these boys, Spieler might be as paranoid as me, but I'm like hyper paranoid about every little thing. So I'm always like, something's gonna kill us, dude. Something's gonna kill us, dude. And as we're climbing up this fucking hill, I'm like, dude, there's gonna be some like fucking raccoon, or some fucking snake, or some fucking meth addict.
Again, you had a knife. A
And
knife
it's a
plus a
dull
meth
knife.
addict is no, well, a knife plus a meth addict does not equal us dead.
Fair enough. But we were doing this stupid bit. I don't even know why we
Boy,
started doing it, but it was
I don't fucking know. I just
I don't know why
started
we
like,
added
oi,
the
what's going
Halo
on,
thing.
guys?
I don't know why we added Halo to it, but we added
I
Halo
don't.
to it.
Oi, what's going on, guys? My name is
Kaneki was
Antonio
acting like
Avocado.
he was Antonio Avocado. He was a UNSC History Channel reporter.
I don't know what the fuck any of that shit was.
It was
I
a
was
fever
an
dream,
Englishman with an Australian accent and a Spanish name,
and I was
quote
just I
unquote.
was the quote unquote cameraman. I just had a flashlight.
It
And
was
Spiel here
enjoyable.
was the guard who was trying who was like, guys, we really shouldn't be doing this. We're like already in trouble. We made lore for it in like 5 minutes. The three
For
were
some reason.
the three characters were all they were all they were going to be pardoned if they made a successful TV show of war crimes. Because why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
I then took them to the magic shop, the card store, which I was at earlier that day before we all hung out.
Yes, sir.
And then after that, we had a nice dinner of $40 worth of fucking Dairy Queen because Dairy Queen is expensive.
That's true.
It was good though. That shit was bussin' for real.
It bust. It bust.
Oh, excuse me, fuck. Shit was bussin' for real, for real.
For real.
We were jamming to some jazz.
It was, it vibed.
It did
It
vibe.
was a vibe.
Um, like I said earlier, I have a couple of things to talk about with the boys that I have kind of loosely in my head. I also want to say that last week, was it last week we hung out, or did we not hang out last week?
I don't think we hung out last week.
No, we did. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
tried to get Spieler and he couldn't show.
Yeah.
But me, Kaneki, and our friend Kiwi, who's on the old channel, we hung out for a bit. He's an honorary based boy. Just let y'all know. Uh, I hope we can have him on the podcast one day because he would be interesting to have.
Yeah,
But
I think so too.
but it was just us hanging out, being dumb, buying foam swords.
It was enjoyable.
It was very enjoyable. I got offered a job essentially. Well, we all pretty much got offered a job because we were in that store. But it was it was interesting. It was an interesting day.
It was an interesting day.
Whoa.
Anyways, Overwatch 2 is out now.
Yep.
Um, I have been pulled out of my retirement to play it again.
Because
As you guys know, I fucking hate Overwatch. I I don't like it at all, but I will say it has become a little
better.
quote very very little enjoyable. It it's just the game. It's still a hot piece of
I don't
garbage.
know if Kaneki has heard me like hit something more than once. Like he'd hear me do a desk slap and then I'd stop. I was full force punching my desk in anger. And then we made the
Yeah,
terrible mistake of playing Valorant afterwards.
yeah. Well, you didn't. I did.
No, I did because remember I dropped out. I got booted down from bronze.
Oh yeah, you did do that, didn't you? Yeah. Overwatch 2, give it a try. I'll say that,
It's
but don't.
free on the
It's
bright side.
free. Give it a try. Don't buy the battle pass.
Literally, the only reason anyone would get the battle pass is because of the character. That is literally it.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, yeah.
Me, I got the
Just
battle pass because when I bought Overwatch 1, it was promoting getting Overwatch 2 and the battle pass. So
no, you bought the Watch Point pack.
no, I bought when I bought.
No, you bought the Watch Point pack. There was no other pack
No, I swear
because
to
they
God.
were starting to take all that stuff off the market.
Oh, okay.
So you had access to the Overwatch 2 beta. You
Yeah,
just didn't
I
take it.
didn't touch it for good reason. From what I saw, the beta was really fucking
No, it
scuffed.
was. Oh yeah, it's a beta for a reason.
Yeah,
But Overwatch 2, Kiriko, good character. I
I don't
so
like how she feels.
you haven't even played her once
I tried
in
playing
an
her in
actual
practice.
game. Yeah, that's different from an actual game.
This is true, but I am just a Moira main, so
Yeah, but Kiriko, she's good. I enjoy her. She's fun. New breath of life into the game. I like her teleport.
I hate that her fucking music in the opening screen is EDM.
But other than that, that's about it. Another thing on terms of games coming out, Valorant, it's getting a new agent.
I think
Um,
today.
no.
Yeah, it was today. It was the 13th. Today's the 13th. So he should be out and or the game is updating to put him in right now.
I maybe. I don't know.
But we're getting Harper? Harbor.
Harbor, yeah.
Yeah. Who's a water-based character from Spain, I guess?
I don't know where I think he's Indian.
Maybe, he might be. But no. Me being me, I couldn't I've stopped. I just fucking hate Valorant.
Harbor's not coming out for another 4 days.
Okay, I thought it was I thought it was said the 13th. What was the trailer?
No.
Like to be blunt, that game was very good when we picked it up. And ever since then it's just kind of become just like
I don't. It's not. It's never been good. It's just
we
never
had
been
fun
good.
with it though. We had a lot of fun with it. But for a while now it's just been there's no possible way to really have fun in that game.
Yeah, I mean, I like looking at the leaks and stuff because like they have the battle pass leak now, and honestly, the new skins, I like one of them. The other ones, just
Meh.
yeah. Um, if you want to go find them out, go to at Valor Intel on Twitter. They do the shit.
Mm.
Don't tell Riot I said that. Um,
Right, as dog do.
but it's good. I like looking at it. Battle Pass, Harbor's on the PTE now, so
Fuck yeah.
also Valorant is getting a whole new fucking
UI, yeah.
yeah, a new UI update. Hopefully,
Fixes some of the fucking frame issues.
they need to fix like Overwatch needs to fix their servers.
Oh, 100%. They were doing a live thing at like 10 this morning. Live maintenance.
I hope they fixed it at least. Like
I
if
just
they
know they did
haven't fixed
maintenance,
it,
so.
I mean I know they did maintenance, but I just like ugh.
Mm.
And of course it may just be my client side too. I always had a little issue with
Overwatch, yeah.
yeah, with Overwatch in general. I always hit like 90 to 80 ping, and that was just
Let's
the norm.
let's let's shift a little bit. Spiel.
What?
All right. Gundam Evolution. How we feeling? We've all played it. As far as I know, I'm the only one who really kind of dislikes it. Spiel, how you feeling?
Bro, I don't know why you fuckers are still playing Overwatch.
Honestly, I only play it because a friend of the podcast has, torn me out of my retirement, and I can't not.
I only play it because they play it. But for those that don't know, because there are some people who don't, what is Gundam Evolution Spiel?
Gundam Evolution is a hero type shooter, as in, I don't know, you got different units with similar roles and shit,
Mm.
and it gets a little messy, fun. Otherwise, Overwatch take.
And who's the company that made it? Yup. Um.
Please.
But no. Gundam Evolution. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a bad game. I just don't like the feel of it. Granted, it's very early into the game's life cycle, so my opinion on it is most likely gonna change. It's just one of those
I
like the games we played when I was on. It was like it was as if we went against like the quote unquote best players in the fucking game. You know what I mean? It was one of those like,
Yeah.
come the fuck on, bro. Why am I getting into a game where people are already like knowing the perfect lineup and the game's been out for less than a week?
I honestly, I've also played Gundam Evolution. Gundam Evolution, honestly, a great fucking game. I could not recommend it enough. Do it while you can. Get on there while you can. Win some games. If you're the type of person who plays comp, get on there, win some games. They're fucking, dude. I'm not even lying when I say that they're fucking like I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it what I call fucking Shin Valorant. Like their RR increases,
Mm,
dude. It is so heavy. Like me and Nerd, right? We were playing a little while back, and we won some comp games. We were in winners queue and shit like that. We got like probably over like 500, 400
rank
points.
points. Yeesh.
Yeah. One game gives you like 80 to 70 points.
Jesus.
It is insane how much it gives you. So if you're a guy who likes comp and wants to climb the ranks, play it while they still have that. I think the people who played Overwatch might enjoy it. I don't
Mm.
think they'll I don't think
It's
they'll
much more bare
entirely
bones.
love it. It is. It's a lot more aim coordinated. Unless you're playing Barbados, then you can go suck a fucking cock and go kill
Want to
yourself.
be Reinhardt. Want to be one hot. But
Ah.
one thing I did want to talk about with the boys because it's something that we very very lightly touched on. Did we touch? No, we might not have touched on it actually.
About what?
Fuck. Yeah, you know those moments you have where you had the idea and literally the moment you
You
start
just
to think about it,
lost
it
it.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just happened. I had it and then it just went.
That's fair. It happens.
It happens to the best of us. My brain is also fried because we
We
had
hung out.
we hung out and I am like tired. But
Let's see. So I think, we're not really a political podcast, but I
we're
think,
not getting into politics.
let's talk about the dream shit, right?
Oh,
It's a
so
topic.
for those who don't know, Dream, the really shitty Minecraft YouTuber, I'll say it, did a face reveal recently, and I'm gonna tell a quick story on that. We were in a fucking call, being stupid, and we timed dramatic music to him dropping his mask, and we lost our fucking minds. But back to the topic. Dream did his face reveal literally like 2 weeks ago, right? And then went to TwitchCon. It has since been revealed, as of like sometime this afternoon, that Dream was grooming children.
Oh boy.
If it's true, I called it.
I think we all called it.
If it's
I
not
mean,
true, I don't care. He's still a piece of shit.
I I honestly think that I don't want to believe that it's true, but at the same and not that I don't want to believe it's true. I don't want to take anything at face value because I have not
You
seen
want
the
at
evidence
least
put
some
toward.
evidence.
Yeah, I have not seen any of the quote unquote evidence put through to it. I need to look at it. However, on that same note, leave it up to one of the biggest fucking Minecraft YouTubers
To get in trouble for
to,
pedophilia.
yeah, like look at, I mean, same thing happened with Mini Lad. He was a fucking huge YouTuber at the time. He was only going up in popularity, and then,
Revealed that he had been grooming people for like 4 or 5 fucking years and
yup,
threatening to kill himself to get nudes.
and no, it's not a Call Me Carson scenario. You can go fuck yourself with that one, bro.
We're still very
Call,
sore that people tried canceling a guy that was just trying to look for love. Like,
yeah,
there's a
it's
difference. There's a difference between 19 and 17 and 22 and 17. Like Mini Lad
that
and one of the
is
chicks
that is
was.
that's a huge difference. Like there's something like 22 and 16, 22 and 15 shit like that. That's not okay. That is actually
Anything
just
bigger than a 4 year gap, and even a 4 year gap is a little eh. But like anything longer than a 4 year gap is pretty sus.
yeah.
Like, there's people that are obviously 10 years apart from each other in relationships.
Yeah.
But like, if they were both adults when they got in that relationship, I don't care.
That's fine. That's completely like
They're
normal
both
and legal.
adults. They're making decisions with the right mind.
Yeah, but if it's like 27 and 17, that's not
That's
okay.
not good. That person is almost 30, dating someone who's not even a legal adult.
Like take 26 and 16 for going 10 years apart. That's still not okay. Even if they're like 4 years off, no, 2 years off being a quote unquote legal adult.
This is not right.
It's not okay.
Like that
I
shit
mean,
was
they
just.
don't. It doesn't gel with us. We'll say that much. We do not support that type of fucking shit.
Yeah. God.
No, okay, there it goes. Sorry, I fucking hit my mic cord and I wanted to
Whoops.
cut up. But
Fucking. God, what was I? What the fuck was I going to talk about? Oh
you
yeah.
know,
No, continue your sentence. I'll say it after.
okay. So I was gonna say, well, thank God Twitter is here. Always doing the dubs for everyone, giving fucking pedophiles a place to grow their platform.
Yup.
Fucking maps and shit like that, bro.
Progress.
How can you be actually okay
With
and
minor attracted persons, big bro.
eh, like, I don't get it. It's I
Like
hope
the
they can
people that are
seek
attracted to
help.
minors like that have something wrong with their head. That has been proven.
Yeah. It like most things in terms of the way the human brain works. It is a mental illness if it is not normal, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. But
So
to slightly touch on politics and spiel, I think you'll enjoy this. I said this right before recording. So a gun YouTuber we watch, Brandon Herrera, You know, the AK guy. Pretty fucking cool dude. Makes some pretty cursed weapons. He's making the AK-50, which I think is pretty cool. Recently did a gun meme review with Kyle Rittenhouse. For
Oh
those,
boy.
for those who don't know, Kyle Rittenhouse was the young man back, was 2020 or 2021?
I think it was 2021.
Spiel?
I don't remember.
Okay. But back when BLM riots were like all over the place and definitely not peaceful protests like people kept saying they were.
They were not at all.
The Kinshasa Kid, which has been his nickname, Kyle Rittenhouse was helping defend a family member's store because he was working there at the time. He was out of his home state, and three people. One was a pedophile. One was a charged, and two others were a charged felon. I think, or was it just one?
I believe so. I don't know. I'm not gonna go
He
look.
killed one of them in self-defense, and blew. Was it the chest out of the other one or the hand?
All right, so he killed two guys and he blew one's bicep off after that guy pulled a Glock.
Ooh, that guy was a convicted felon. Should not have had a gun.
All of them were convicted felons. One of them was a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, one was a pedophile, and the other two were convicted felons. During the court hearings, people were trying to defame him, say this terrible shit, saying that he was a white supremacist, despite the fact it was three white guys that fucking attacked him and he defended himself against. We tried saying that it was because of video games that were violent that he did this shit. And then
How can you even say that? That doesn't even make sense.
I know,
That's
right?
that's like saying, "Oh my God, someone's robbing a bank because they played Grand Theft Auto for 2 minutes."
Exactly. But and then the damning piece of evidence to prove that most of it was bullshit is the guy that had the Glock the entire time kept changing his story, and then accidentally, because he was sitting there like, so you pulled the pistol on Kyle and aimed it with full intent to kill him, and pretty much I confirmed the guy had a pistol he shouldn't have, and he goes, yes. And you see the defense attorney put his hands in his head. It's like, you just fucked up. You just proved to the entire fucking world that this is a corrupt fucking thing.
You spent all that money on a defense attorney. Why are you talking for one?
Exactly. Well, he has to.
I mean, yeah, he has to, but
It was like, and then after the trial, as he was acquitted, he was found not guilty of every charge that they were trying to put on him. Multiple
Kyle
people,
or the guy?
Kyle.
Okay.
The multiple people, including the fucking president of the United States, decided to try to defame him. And he is currently in the process of working out charges for all this, right?
Yeah.
But moving back to the main reason, he and Brandon Herrera did a gun meme review. They did a video of them shooting shit out of a helicopter. Kyle Rittenhouse talked about some of the shit that happened during that trial, some of the shit that happened and went down. It was interesting to get the view of his perspective of it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch the trials. I don't really I knew about what was going on, but I didn't watch them.
Yeah.
And so, mostly because I don't really care about politics. As I'm talking about politics. But it's just like, it was just interesting to see it from the person that defended himself's point of view, you know what I mean? But he's making his own channel, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And yeah. Spiel.
What?
What's a topic that you think we should talk on?
I don't really know.
What's something that you want to talk about?
I've always been a person content to be quiet.
I know. But we need you to speak, boy.
Well, yeah, no shit.
How about we talk about Doom then? Because you've been playing Doom a lot again.
I just Not really. I loaded up Doom at 64.
That's the game I was just asking you about. Doom 64.
I mean, it's a small part of my childhood. I still enjoy the game.
Mm. For those who don't know about Doom 64, it's essentially the actual Doom 3. Like, in terms of how the story goes. It was a Nintendo exclusive, and what happened was it's essentially a continuation of the story from Doom 2. And I thought it was cool. I never got to play it, but looking at it, I think I found a video on it like a year ago. I thought it was cool since. Like, I was like, holy shit. They made a Doom game before Doom 3 that was essentially Doom 3? Really?
They made a game that's exactly like the third. They made a game that's exactly like the third game, but isn't the third game.
No, Doom 3 and Doom 64 are so fucking different, dude. Doom 64 was more of like a quote unquote horror slash shooter, like proper shooter game, whereas 64 was a proper Doom game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I didn't have Doom as much growing up as some people I know. Some people had the original Doom. I had Doom 3, which when I was a little kid, I was scared the shit out of Doom 3 because I was fucking like 3 years old.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I understand why people hate the game. I really do. But I think people give the game too much shit.
Yeah.
I agree with the statement. It's not a bad game. It's just not a good Doom game. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. If you want a good
Agree.
Doom game like Doom 3, get the BFG edition. That one feels like a proper Doom game. If you
Yeah.
want to play a game that is Doom like and different but still has the title, play the original Doom 3 if you can find it. It's in my opinion, a fun game. It's a game you have to kind of set the atmosphere for, in my opinion. Like, play in a darker room. The jump
Yeah.
scares will stop getting you very fast, but, like, the game makes up for it with its atmosphere. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of the people that thinks the shoulder-mounted flashlight in Doom 3 BFG was fucking stupid, but I understood it.
Yeah.
It was to make it feel like more of a proper Doom game. Doom 3 BFG edition, I forgive for that. If I want to play the original Doom 3 and have the flashlight and feel more like the atmosphere, I'll just play Doom 3. I have both. But,
Yeah.
My 2 cents on this was always that, you know, a lot of people who are against the shoulder mount are like, it contrasts with the horror element. You know, you have to hold the flashlight or your gun. You can't have both.
mm,
The thing about that is, the moment you stop and think about it, it actually takes away from the atmosphere because you realize, why don't I have a mounted flashlight? That makes no fucking sense.
yeah. And that's why I forgive it. It's like I said, the BFG edition was made to be Doom 3, but a more proper Doom game.
I wouldn't say that. But what I was getting at here is like, you can talk all you want about the atmosphere. If something doesn't make sense, you're not going to be able to immerse you.
I mean, I can, but that's just because I think of it as like the game was made in fucking 2003, 2002.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm finna be unprofessional. I gotta go use the restroom.
you're fine. I did it last time. But to me, I thought it was cool. Mostly because I'm weird and I like weird little shit like that. Like, another thing Doom 3 had, even with the BFG edition, was the screens. The interactable screens made that game so fucking different for the time it came out. It was fucking cool. And the lighting engine and all that, that was genuinely next generation. Did it get completely overshadowed by fucking Half-Life 2 and people's expectations had to change? Definitely. Half-Life 2 completely deserved to get more attention than Doom 3. But Half-Life 3 offered so much more than Doom 3 could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, John Carmack who's the fucking Doom God in some people's eyes. I think he's okay. He was more intent on making a good engine over a good game.
Yeah. I don't know what you just said, but
John Carmack making a good engine
uh,
over a good game.
yeah.
Like, I
I
have.
think it's better to. I mean, I think it's good to have a good like balance of both. But I think if you're gonna choose one or the other, I'd rather have a good engine.
I would rather have a good game. Because when I say he wanted a good engine over a good game, there are parts in Doom 3 that suffer from just like not good design because it was clearly
Yeah.
intentional that they purely focused, or Carmack purely wanted to focus on the engine.
Yeah.
But
I
like with the engine, like I said earlier, comes those like super fucking cool interactable screens that game had.
yeah, definitely.
And like mad respect to John Carmack. Motherfucker came out at QuakeCon with a whiteboard and discussed the matter of fucking light travel, I think it was, or physics, for an hour.
Yeah.
And everyone fucking listened because it's John fucking Carmack.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. You got an entire group of people, like an entire stadium of like a couple thousand people to shut the fuck up and listen to a talk about the physics of fucking light
Yeah.
for a video game. And they
Definitely.
listened. It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, mad respect to him, but I'm happy Doom 4, which is what Doom 2016 was going to be, was not what it was going to turn out to be, because it just looked like a fucking Call of Duty game. Straight up.
Yeah.
It did not look good.
I I don't have much experience with the Doom games. I played the OG Doom, and that's about it.
That's fair. God, I was a part of that fucking generation that put, well, not really generation, but I played the fucking ROM hacks that were on computer.
Yeah.
I played the fucking Moon Man one, dude. That shit was cursed. Like,
What?
there was a Moon Man ROM hack for Doom that completely replaces everything.
Are those called WADs?
Yeah, WADs, I don't fucking know. But I never downloaded them. It was all me and my buddy, and he would download them.
Yeah.
But I will say now, if you do not know about the internet thing that is Moon Man, if you are very sensitive, do not look it up.
Please do not.
Like, it's originally a mascot for McDonald's. Originally.
But
It
no,
got
wait,
turned into something very fucking racist very fucking fast.
yeah.
And for the generation of the internet I was on when that was out, that was perfectly acceptable and that shit was fucking hilarious. I still find it funny at times. But I can also understand that it was very fucked up.
Yeah.
And that fucking WAD is like so fucking cursed in terms of being fucked. It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, if you're sensitive, do not touch that form of Moon Man. It's
Doesn't that WAD have Hitler as a playable character?
No. Yes, it does. It's sad because I said that and I was like, wait a minute. It also has Gary Coleman, I think, as a player character. I just know that if you play Moon Man, the chainsaw becomes a fucking stereo that plays the fucking Moon Man song that people made. I will not talk about that song. I know that song because me and my friends when we were younger were extremely edgy and thought we were cool for blasting it. When now I look upon it, it's like, as much as that song was nice to listen to just because it was so fucking dumb, it is not okay. Like that song, like I can be pretty obscene in public, and that shit was bad. Like I should have gotten fucking legal trouble.
It is. It's just.
It's borderline full force racist.
It's not borderline. It is.
No, like listening to it was borderline full force racist.
Yeah, fair. Switching a little bit.
Switching
Um,
off, yes.
yeah. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi,
he
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 died trying to save multiple children who were drowning.
back in July, it was announced that he died from drowning, and no one really knew
Uh,
how or why. And it
yeah.
got revealed by the people he saved that he died saving them from drowning. So it's just
Hmm.
like the man who made great stories about a fucking hero pharaoh died a fucking hero, and there's something very respectable about that.
Man's created a card game, then died trying to save some children.
Like my boy, my man.
That is respectable.
It's tragic, but the
Salutes.
man went out saving people. So it's like
Absolutely.
there's no
Yeah,
other thing but to salute and be like, dude, fuck yeah.
absolutely. He lived his best life.
He
That's all
was
we
just,
can really
he was
ask for.
vibing, and then he saved some people, and then sadly he couldn't save himself. That shit happens, man. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best people.
It is
Like that selflessness is what sets people apart. Straight up.
factual.
I'm down for this to be a shorter episode if you guys are down to call it. Mostly because I'm just kind of fucking drained mentally,
Yeah,
and I can
it's
hear it
hard
in
to
you.
find. It's hard to
Kaneki,
find some. It's hard to find topics.
because we didn't make any
Um,
beforehand.
yeah, I was gonna ask about it, but nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about it.
You good with ending a bit early, spiel?
I guess.
Alrighty. Um, let's go
It's
to.
my
It
turn.
is end card Kaneki this week.
Yeah, yes, it's me. Yeah, hello everyone. It's N-Card Kaneki here. It's been quite a while. Last time it was Spiel. From now on we'll be rotating, so you have N-Card Spieler and N-Card Kaneki. I'm your N-Card tonight. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry this is a shorter episode. Like we said, we kind of hung out. We kind of drained ourselves, which honestly we probably shouldn't have drained ourselves that much, but we did. However, again, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Discord's always an option. We have fun making these videos. They're super fun for us. We love it. Awesome. I think I'll say this. um, Red Boy has an e-pal now.
Yep.
um, so if you wanna play with one of us, we'll link the e-pal down in the description.
No, we will not.
We'll
I will not link the red pal e-pal. I will say if you find me, I have the Discord link in my account. Come join us.
if you find Red, go search him out. If you find Red on e-pal, have fun. Do what you want. Yeah. But other than that, we love you. You guys are great. Stay tuned for more. We're trying to get our shit together, and we can vibe all together, all together. All right. Well, I've been in Kaneki. Bye bye.
I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. It means the fucking world to us that you tune into our shit little channel, in my opinion, because we're kind of here for existence. But I want to thank y'all yet again for watching. We'll see you whatever day, night, whatever time it is for you, and we will see you based motherfuckers next week. Have a good night, everybody.